Grace. Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm Grace Tech staff here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a lot of copies of a CD or DVD using our nice duplicator machine here. And I have my lovely assistant Brandon O right here. He's going to be assisting me today. Now, first thing I want to mention to all of you there, this is very expensive piece of equipment, so please be careful. Please don't mess with it if you don't need to.
How much did it cost, Daniel?
It cost like $1,000. It costs hundreds of dollars to fix each time it's broken, and we've had to do that a couple times, so please be very careful with this machine. So the first thing you want to do, once you approach this machine, you get your stack of blank CDs or DVDs in your left hand, and you get the CD or DVD you want to copy in your right hand, okay? And I put the stack of blank ones in this little triangular queue thing right here, okay? And I take the CD or DVD that I want to copy from and make copies of, and I put that on top. Okay, very simple.
This is like a cooking show.
Yeah, definitely. Next, I want to turn the machine on, and the power switch is back here on the back left here. I just switch it on right here, and the screen here is going to light up. It's going to say true copy. Okay. Now, the first thing you'll see, it's going to say checking hard disk, and it's going to do a self-test with some numbers on it. That's
Notice something different about your fourth finger there.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit dry today, but so that's normal. It's going to do a self-test. Now, the next menu that comes up, you're going to see a couple options, but we're only concerned about the first option, which is start copying. Okay, we're only concerned about start copying. Here, you just push enter to select the start copying option. It's going to say read new master, okay, and we want to say yes.
What does that mean, read new master? Is that a kung fu term?
Your master is the CD or DVD that you're trying to copy. That's your master copy, okay. So that's what it's saying. So it's asking you if you want to read a new CD or DVD. So we want to say yes. Okay. Now it's asking you next to enter image name. Now what that is, this machine is going to take your CD or DVD and make a copy of it into its hard drive, and that's called an image. It's an image of your media. Okay. And now we want to give this image a name so that thereafter, even if you want to make additional copies of your CD or DVD, you're not gonna have to need the master copy every single time, because an image of it is going to be saved in the hard drive already. Okay, so I'm going to call this today.
How big is the hard drive in there?
The hard drive is 160 gigabytes. Okay, so my image name is going to be Dan. Okay, so just using the arrow keys right here, with D, and then advance A, and then nah, it's too far. Let's just do dad, because Randy's a dad, and he's Brandon's dad. So okay, so after I'm done, I'm gonna push enter. Okay, copy quantity next is the next screen you see. That's basically the number of copies of your CD or DVD that you're gonna make. So basically, it should correspond to, guess what? The number of, you guessed it, the blank DVDs or CDs right here in your pile. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I don't know, I'm gonna say 2. Just for illustrative purposes. Okay, so using the arrows again, I'm going to select 2. Okay, very simple, and then I'm going to say enter. Now it's going to ask you to insert the master disk. Now that's just telling you to put your master disk on top of your pile of blank ones, and I've already done that. Okay, so press enter when you've done that. Now watch it fly. Please do not touch this very, very sensitive robotic arm. Take the CD there, stick it in its hard drive. Yep, there it goes. Okay, it's making the image, right? We learned about the image. The screen will tell you the progress of the copying of the image. It's a big disk we're copying today, 521 megabytes.
How many megabytes can a CD take there, Daniel?
Right here. It says right here on the CD, 700 megabytes.
What about a DVD?
A lot more. I don't remember the exact number right now, but a lot more than that.
I believe a single layer can take about 4.5 gigs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Is that correct, Matt?
4.7 gigs.
Alright, thank you.
Matt is playing with our latest toy, the Mac Pro here.
What is this video that you're making?
We're not allowed to touch that one. No one in our church is allowed to touch that.
Apparently the video guys need this computer.
Yes.
So
Power users only.
okay, we're back and it's almost done copying the master disk. Okay, it's ejecting the disk now. Now this little robotic arm is going to drop it in the finished queue, and again, you don't want to touch anything. There have been cases where people bent these little arms, and so the robotic arm was not able to drop the disc onto the little pillar things.
It's a pretty amazing machine, isn't it?
It's pretty awesome. It's checking the first blank disc there. And away it goes. It's writing onto the blank disc.
I noticed there it says to do and good and bad. What do those mean there?
Where? Oh, to do means how many other discs need to be copied, because of course, if you remember, I entered the number 2 for how many discs we want to copy.
And I believe the bad is there because sometimes it does make bad copies. And so if you have a bad copy, that means you should copy those over again. You have to throw away the bad CDs. They're no longer useful for anything, by the way.
Except for cheap Christmas ornaments.
Or Christmas presents.
Okay, we're back, and it's just about finished writing to the first blank CD that we had there. As you see, once it's done, it's going to take it and drop it into the finished queue. And I just wanted to mention while we're waiting for it to do that, that this machine is only for church use. Please don't use it to copy your own CDs and DVDs. Strictly for church business and church use and stuff you need to do for church. And you know, the major advantage of this is that you can copy a whole bunch of CDs at one time. You can leave it overnight. Let's say you have to copy 100 CDs for G Live or something. That's definitely the benefit. You can set it and let it go and not have to monitor it. Now it's checking the second blank disk there, and now it's going to start writing. And so there you have the use of our fabulous DVD CD duplicator. And if you ever have any questions and aren't too sure about what to do, please don't use it yourself. Contact someone who knows what they're doing or who's used it before, or contact me, Daniel, or Randy, the dad of Brandon. Thank you very much. Say bye, Brandon. Just forgot to mention one thing. Let's say you want to make more copies, but you don't have the original CD or DVD. Then what do you do? Well, remember that the hard drive already saved an image of your CD or DVD. So what you would do, coming back to the main menu, you want to select Start Copying again. Same thing as last time. Push Enter. Okay, now when it says Read New Master, this time we're going to say no, because remember the master referred to the actual CD, but we don't have it now, so we're going to say no. Then it's going to pop up a list of the most recent images that it made. So you can scroll through the list, and the one that we made, if you remember, was called Dad, and here it is at the bottom. So I go to Dad and I push Enter, and now we proceed as usual. It's going to ask you the number, and that's it.
Thank you for joining us at Grace Tech.